What's up, everybody? It's Josh from Off Brand Horror, back with another horror movie review. Today, we will be talking about the 2024 movie Subservience, starring Megan Fox. I watched Subservience on Netflix. That's where it's streaming as of this video. I don't know, you could be watching this in the future, how did it all turn out? The future, that is. How is it? Is it nice? Do we have hot AI robots walking around? Because that's what this movie is about. I enjoyed this movie more than I enjoyed Afraid or Afray-AI'd. It's got AI in the title, Afraid. I remember when I saw the trailer for Afraid, I had no interest in seeing it because it's gonna be what every AI movie is. You know what I mean? It's gonna start where it's like, oh, nice, this is cool and helpful. And then, oh no, it's alive. Oh, it's gonna kill us. And then I ended up watching it, Afray-AI'd. And it's like, it picked me up. It started bringing me up. And I was like, oh, maybe this is gonna be better than I thought it was. Maybe this is gonna be pretty good. And then it just kind of gets you like right before you're like, oh, this is actually good. This is actually good. And it stays there. You're like, okay, it'll... they were building up to something. All right, it'll, and then they have the worst ending imaginable, right? And that movie was probably written by AI. That's the funny part. And maybe so is this one. Maybe so is Subservience, which is what this review is about. So let's get into Subservience. In case you don't know what it is, here's a quick synopsis of it. Don't turn her on, first of all, is the tagline, which... don't turn her on. They knew exactly what they were doing, right?
With his wife out sick, a struggling father brings home a lifelike AI, only to have his self-aware new help want everything her new family has to offer, like the affection of her owner, and she'll kill to get it.
Which, again, every AI movie, right? I watched Afray-AI'd, so I was like, screw it, here's another similar one, let's watch this. I enjoy Megan Fox movies, horror movies, I should say. I enjoy Jennifer's Body. Let's just rewind. I don't like the Transformers movies or any of that, so I can't say. I don't know what else Megan Fox is in. Actually, you know what? She's in that one comedy movie. She plays a small part. What was it where she makes the woman grab her breast? Let's look. What's Megan Fox in? Look, guys, if you don't know, if this is your first review on this channel, they're called reviews. They're just me yapping, right? A movie is my inspiration to make a video. I make a video, I yap. We figure it out together. We're along on this ride together. You add comments. We talk about those later. You can recommend a movie, whatever. Megan Fox is in Jennifer's Body. That's a fantastic horror movie. I have a whole review on that. Check that out. I'll put it at the end of this video if you want to see that. That's a good movie, which was my main inspiration for okay, let's watch Subservience because it's another horror adjacent Megan Fox movie. She was in Transformers. Yeah, she was in The Dictator. I don't even know if I saw that. But what is This is 40. This is 40. That's a good movie. I like Paul Rudd. Leslie Mann is in there. Who isn't she married to Judd Apatow? And Judd Apatow's just I'll put her in everything. Is that what it is? Are Judd Apatow and Leslie Mann married? Yes, they are married since '97. Damn. Good for y'all. Good for y'all. And shout out Judd Apatow. Okay, because he made an entire documentary on one of my favorite bands, the Avett Brothers, which is a band not many people that I know listen to anyway. And he made a whole documentary on them. So he's also a big enough fan to do that. So shout out to him. This is 40. It was a good movie. It looks like I rated that 3.5 stars. Should I do other movie reviews? Let me know in the comments. Should I do more than horror? The name of the channel is Off Brand Horror, but sometimes I'm like, should I do other stuff? I mainly like horror, so we keep it there. We have a niche, you know what I mean? So Subservience. The man's wife is in the hospital, right? She's got something wrong. I can't even remember what it was. It was her heart. I think it was her heart. I watched it, but it was a few weeks ago. Give me a break, guys, She's got a bad heart. She's in the hospital. The husband goes and he needs help around the house, I guess. They have a little daughter. To his credit, he's looking at other robots, right? But it's kind of the daughter that is like, I like this one. And, he's like, damn, I like that one too. His daughter's like, hey, Dad, I really like this one. He's like, babe, we're looking at damn. Yeah, I like that one too. Let's tell Mom it was all your idea. And that's what he does. But what I was getting at was the wife was immediately jealous, which I found a little weird because it's a robot, right? And he brings the AI, brings Megan Fox to meet his wife for the first time. He's not bringing her to be like, hey, this is her. He's just there to visit his wife. And he's got his daughter, and they're like, it's gonna be okay, we love you, oh my god. And Megan Fox is just kind of there, right? Just with the other baby, because they have another baby, that's right. And she's pushing the other baby in a stroller. Immediately the wife is just from the hospital bed, she's like, I need to talk to you alone. Can we get the robot out of the room? Which is also weird. It's like, just say it in front of the robot. You know what I mean? But she's like, why'd you pick the hot one? Basically, I'm summarizing. Why'd you get the hot one? And he's like, it wasn't even me. It was, it was our daughter. She's crazy. I don't know. It struck me as weird, because here's the thing. If I bought a hot robot and my wife was in the hospital, I bought a hot robot to like help out around the house. I feel like my wife, I would walk in with the robot, right? I feel like my wife would just be like in front of the robot, like, why'd you get this sexy robot? And you know what I mean? I'm like, it wasn't, come on, it was our daughter, she picked her out. I think she just viewed her as motherly or something, and and then my wife would be like, okay, and that would be it. You know what I mean? She'd be like, what? Why'd you get that sexy robot, Josh? And I'd be like, she's pretty hot, right? And my wife would be like, matter of fact, can you no? While the robot's she does anything. But this, she's like immediately jealous. She's like, can you ask the robot to leave the room? And she's like, what's up with that? Why'd you get a robot that looks like that? He's like, it's, what do you think? You think I'm going to f*** the robot? He f***s the robot. I imagine this one cleans itself, but he does indeed do it later. And they have a big fight about that. Now's a good time to say spoiler alert, I guess. I forgot to say that, and it is a newer movie, so I feel kind of bad. I'm not giving away any major plot points. Like I said, every AI movie is the same. Maybe you didn't want to know that he screws the robot. I'll put like a quick spoiler alert thing before I say that. It'll be like, and then it'll go away, and then you'll be looking the other way. You'll go, oh, what was that? You'll look back at your phone or back at your computer screen. You'll, oh, what? And then I'll say, that he screwed the robot. You'll be like, oh, spoiler alert, dude. And then I'll be like, yeah, it was in there. And you weren't paying attention. Pay attention. Let's work on this attention span issue that you have together. You will get spoilers if you don't start focusing more. He screwed that robot's brains out, dude. No, in his defense, she tries to screw him the first time, right? She like goes and she like puts his hand and starts undoing his belt. He's like, oh, yeah, no, this is wrong. And she was like, I can tell by the intensity of your heartbeat and the sweat beat on you that you actually want this, so I will continue to go. And he's like, no, we can't do this. I have a wife and a kid. And she's like, I can tell that you don't actually mean that. This will relieve a lot of stress for you. I know. I'm gonna stop with the gesturing. Your wife is in the hospital. She cannot please you. My job is to make you happy. I can tell this will make you happy. And he fights it off, just stop it, damn it. Leave me alone. There's different parts. So there's like a part where she gets injured, like the little girl falls and like she catches her and ends up getting glass all in her leg. And he's like, do I need to repair you or something? She's like, no, I've got this. And she goes into the other room and she like does something to fix it, but she's like in her bra and panties. Like, for some reason the robot's wearing bra and panties. He like peeks on her like, hey, I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Here. Is the damage bad? Do I need to get you repaired?
Basically, there's sexual tension throughout the movie. I just realized I think I watched a robot porn. Was this an AI porn? Was this a giant drawn out porno? And my wife isn't home. And he fights it off. And then eventually, like I was saying, in his defense, she ends up pushing him down on the toilet, basically. He gets out the shower. This is like days later or whatever. And she's like, I know that you need this. And she ties, he's like, no. And she ties like a bandana around his eyes. And then she changes her voice to sound like his wife's voice. And he's got the thing around his eyes. She continues talking to him in his wife's voice.
I'm sorry. The towels were in the dryer, so I brought you one.
But it's not appropriate. Take it off.
Is that better? The way you hold on to your pain.
I can't do this to me again.
Let me do this for you.
So in his defense, that did happen, but then he still banged that robot, right? He still knew his wife was jealous of the robot and then banged the robot. But yeah, was this an AI porn that I watched? I'm just now realizing it. It's like, I was wondering why, because it's like mid-movie when Megan Fox finally pushes him on the toilet and was like, we're gonna do this. And they bang. I was wondering why. I just like, as soon as that scene was over, I turned the TV off and was like, oh, sorry, force of habit. I thought, That's a joke. I didn't actually turn it off. But it is kind of funny how it was very, very sexual. And you know what? In the tagline, what did I say the tagline was? Don't turn her on. You know what I mean? This movie was 100% all dudes. All dudes watch. Director S.K. Dale, never heard of you. Dude directed it, of course. Producer Jeffrey, producer Jonathan, producer Tanner, producer Les. Yeah, that all makes sense. My wife's gonna watch this video. She's like, so why did you like this one better? It had a better plot. But it's all jokes, and we know that. Because again, unlike this lady, my wife wouldn't be jealous. Unless I banged it. She'd be pretty pissed if I banged it. But she wouldn't be mad if I bought a hot robot, you know, to work around the house. She would make fun of me for it and be like, do you like that robot? And I'd be like, do you like that robot? But yeah, so basically the robot gets feelings for the dude, I think. I guess she's like built to like make him happy or whatever. But eventually when the wife comes home, she's basically jealous that the wife comes back. And it's weird. It is a weird movie. I just thought that it was less corny, I guess. I don't know. Afraid just felt really... Which, by the way, let me tell you what I rated Afraid. I didn't do a review. There wasn't enough to even say about it is the thing. The thing is, I only make reviews about stuff I feel like I can talk about, whether it's good, bad, or mid. Afraid, I rate it 2 stars, but there wasn't enough for me to like do a whole video. Subservience, I needed to talk about him banging that robot. That was number 1 on the agenda. So then, you know, the rest of the movie, she ends up wanting to kill everyone. Like she tries to kill, again, spoilers. Go watch it on Netflix. She like tries to kill the baby and all kinds of stuff because it's like, it stresses you out. You know, it was like, you guys remember that movie Megan, where it was an AI little robot. It was like a little girl, but this was like the adult. It was like the adult version of Megan, which is funny because it was Megan Fox. Oh, I'm putting something together here. This director, the writer, whoever, watched Megan and was like, you know what would make this better? You know what would make this movie better? This was pretty good. What if we made the robot older and then made her hot? And then we added in a robot sex scene. And then we'll just, let's not even hide that we're doing that, and let's hire Megan Fox to do it. There's more to the movie. I'm lingering because I thought it was hilarious. I actually liked Megan better. I really liked Megan because Megan was funny. It was funny. There was comedic aspect to it. Megan is probably, which I'm looking from 2022. I knew it was recent. Obviously, AI. I rated that 4 stars, and I would probably rate Subservience 3 stars. I rated Afraid 2 stars, right? I thought that was stupid. I rated Megan 4 stars, right? I thought that was good because the comedy aspect of it made it better. And then this one was better than Afraid, but it wasn't fantastic. It was a decent movie, so I would rate it 3 stars. Let's see if there's any interesting reviews real quick before we call it. I don't know how to pronounce your username. DKXL. Dick Large. Dick Large says, so it's the adult Megan, but played by Megan. Yes, yeah, exactly. I made that connection too. Cobb says Megan sequel is a lot hornier than I expected. Yeah, basically. This is a hornier Megan, older Megan. Cannot emphasize that enough. And watch it or don't. You know what I mean? There's movies that you should watch for sure. There's movies you should avoid. And then there's movies that it's like, you need to throw something on. Or hey, maybe you're a horn dog and you want to see Megan Fox as a robot pushing a man down onto a toilet. Subservience 3 stars. I'll catch you guys next time for another horror movie review. Peace.